Grogan here, founder of geekwingchun, doing a book review of Police Kung Fu by Man Kam. On the cover, written as Man Kam Lo. Anyway, we usually feature training tips in this form of drills and other ideas to help you create your own home-based training routine. So if you'd like to see that, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. You'll be notified when they come out, which is every Monday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time in the U.S., which is like New York State. But I like to review books and instructional videos because they can potentially give you further ideas for your training. So, got a combination of the book that I can physically flip through as well as my notes here. So what do my notes say? Well, from page 6, that's Roman numeral 6, the VI. In combat, one must grasp 4 principles: fighting time, fighting position, fighting distance, and correct use of surroundings. So, I mean, can't argue with that really myself. One thing you want to do in martial arts and self-defense is you want to simplify things, because there's so much that could happen. You know, you could be in a really tight, heavily populated, like a bar or something, and not a lot of room to move. Somebody could have a friend coming up behind you don't know about. There's so many unexpected things that when you train, you really got to simplify to the best of your ability, because you'll never be able to think of everything. So I thought it was interesting. He talks about training with real weapons. On page 5, techniques against the knife. I have the partner move it in front of you, gradually increasing the proximity. Keep your eyes open, of course. He goes on to have somebody come at him with not just a regular type of a knife, but also like a machete type weapon and other long-range weapons. They seem to be plausible to me, but I've never been attacked on a regular basis by a weapon like that, so I don't know. But against the switchblade and close-range weapon, I don't know. The problem I've always had with these scenarios is they don't have the knife wielder attacking in what I think would be a more realistic manner. I don't think they'd use a long lunging stab or big, huge overhand stabs. Odds are they'd flick the blade around, like feint with it and stuff. You know, I always think of the scene in that one Dave. Oh, had a little bit of a brown out there for a second. The Dave Chappelle skit with the real world, where there's only one white guy and every other roommate's black, and the white guy's dad comes to visit, and Charlie Murphy walks by him like this, like really quick, fast, brutal, you know. The gun disarms are good in that he says they can be done only when you're close, but then again, how realistic is it someone with a gun will get that close? I mean, they'd be back here, not always going to be here, or pressing right up against your back, you know. Now, the police club versus a knife was a much better situation, but again, how many are going to do those long lunging stabs? Now, on page 88, I mean, here's the thing. This is subtitled the Personal Combat Handbook for the Taiwan National Police. So I don't know how police work goes over there or what rules they follow. But on page 88, we have, let me start on page 87 here. This is, you're facing off shoulder to shoulder with your opponent. As he hacks at you, you step to the right while stabbing forward with your stick. So, that and that. Strike to the knee as you step again to your right. As he falls forward, follow up with a downward strike to the back of the head. That made me say to myself, whoa, isn't that what led to Rodney King riots? You know what I mean? That was just crazy. But again, I don't know what kind of rules they have over there in terms of what constitutes police brutality. And so what can I say? This is a good book for people who want to see how Wing Chun could be used, like, you know, like forgoing all the forms and stuff. Some people don't want to learn. I don't want to learn the forms. Just show me how to do something fancy and cool, you know. But this just shows how it could be used on the street from somebody who knows, because he's trained these people. And, well, I guess to see how effective it is, you would have to find out, like, what's the mortality rate of Taiwanese police. But all in all, good book. I recommend it. There's a link to get it in the description box. It's an affiliate link, so I'll get a commission, but that comes at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. Hit subscribe and the bell icon. See you in the next video.